We have our 3 blue boats here, course left, all the St. Mary's boats, course right. We talked a lot about this yesterday with Matt Kaplan and Julia, but kind of staying in our starting discipline is important at Shifty Places. These 2 St. Mary's boats that were kind of laid off the line get these big righties, and they're right back into the game. Going to zoom ahead a little bit to the mark because there's a good section at the windward mark here that we could talk about. So 15 is Harrison and Louisa. They get around in the 1. And then we're going to kind of get this pile up here. And I think 13 has got to be thinking they're overstood at the mark here. They likely want to have a pretty big duck to duck that whole group if they can. Because here they're tacking into a pin, and that kind of makes things difficult. I think 14, excuse me, blue 14. We talked a little bit about this, but maybe kind of holding the pin on red 5 could have been good there, but still we're in a playable situation here. We have a boat to leeward of our pack, which isn't great, but we're still, I don't know, play 4, play 1. And this is where, if you watch the video, it might have been a scenario where if 13 just kind of slowed down, or 14 kind of slowed down and tried to gain control of 5 pretty quickly, we might have been in a more stable play 4. But here we could see how 13 and 14 are to windward of their pairs, and they do a kind of a good job here, St. Mary's. They're controlling us right around the mark. I think they draw a foul on one of our boats. And we end up maybe 1-4-6, 1-5-6 on the run. And it was a pretty skewed final beat, so we didn't really have that much to do there. But to me, the takeaway in this race is we just have to fleet race more. We have to get off the line in our zones, and we've got to fleet race more because we are faster than these 3 St. Mary Seahawks. And we need to do a little bit of a better job of just beating people with some speed.